What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we want to do our very first Gauntlet Series for headphones, and the one that's going through the Gauntlet Series will be the new Sonos Ace Headphones, and their very first opponent will be the Apple AirPod Max. Now, these guys have been pretty much linked together because of their, I guess, their build quality, their build style, and everything. So we want to go ahead and break this down through this Gauntlet Series and find out which one is the best. And I have some categories we're going to go through. First off, we're going to talk price. Then we're going to talk about accessories and connectivity. Then we'll have the build quality, fit and comfort, app support, controls, noise canceling, and of course at the bottom, at the end, sound. All right, so again, this is going to be a real in-depth, but I'm going to try to make it a quick review or Gauntlet Series. Not trying to keep you guys too long, but let's get to it. This is going to be exciting. All right, back in. Let's go ahead and talk price. As for the Sonos, they come in at $450 right out of the box. The AirPod Max, they retailed originally at $550, but you can now get them at the $450 price range. I've seen that on Amazon. I think you can get them elsewhere at that price as well. So for the price one, I'm gonna give the notch to the Sonos Ace based on their release date prices. All right. So moving on to accessories. With the Sonos, you get USB-C to USB-C charging cable. You also get a USB-C to 3.5 millimeter jack cable for plugging into your other devices if they have a headphone jack and listening to these guys while powered off. Okay, as far as the AirPods Max, they do not come with any of that. You can only use these via Bluetooth. So as far as that feature goes, I'll give that, as far as that category rather, I'll give that to the to the Sonos Ace. Now let's go ahead and talk build quality with the Sonos Ace. They got a nice build, some plastic and metal combination here. I just love the detailing, as far as the buttons here, the button control here, how it's like a almost like a smoke chrome, tinted chrome. I really like that touch. Also on the arms, tinted chrome. I like that, but I do have to give the build quality to the AirPods Max. These guys are made with premium materials, very, very stylish, very just top notch when it comes to build quality. You got metal, similar, just like the Sonos. You got the metal arms. Excuse me, the yoke are on the inside of the headphones. Some people complain about the band up here. I think that's pretty nice. Very comfortable. They are a little bit heavier than they're noticeably heavier. Let's put it that way, than the Sonos Ace. But I think that's because of the premium materials on them and everything as well. So I will give that one goes directly to the AirPods Max. Now, as far as fit and comfort, they're both very comfortable once you put them on. Even the AirPods Max, despite the heft on them as being not the heft, but being a little bit more heavier than the Sonos, they both feel just nice and comfortable there. So I would, if I have to pick one, I would go with the Sonos Ace on that one, mainly because of the headband. I do like the headband here on the AirPod Max, but after a long period of time, you can start to feel it way down on the top of your head. Whereas with the Sonos, you don't feel that for hours. Like I've listened to both of these for hours at a time, and yeah, you don't notice it as much with the Sonos Ace as you do with the AirPod Max. So I will give that nod to the AirPod Max, or excuse me, the Sonos Ace as far as fit and comfort. Now, as far as app support, Definitely going with the Sonos Ace on this one because they actually do have an app. Yes, I know the excuse me, the AirPod Maxes. I don't know why I can't get that right. The AirPod Max does not have an app. They're mainly geared towards your Apple devices. I've been using it with my Android device, so I have been missing out on some of the features and everything that's built into the Apple ecosystem. But I'm perfectly okay with that. But even though Sonos does offer an app for iOS as well, so I'm gonna give the app support category to the Sonos. All right. So, excuse me. Moving on down, we got controls. All right. As far as the controls are concerned, I think uh, I think they're both pretty even, in my opinion. As you can see here with the AirPod Max, you got the dial that everybody loves that comes with the similar to the one on their watches and everything. This is for volume up and down, play, pause, and everything. And of course, you got your noise control, your noise canceling control here, and you pretty much the same thing with the Ace, except for they have a slider. You can press it in to play pause and everything. You can slide it up for volume, down for volume. You also have your ANC, your noise canceling control button here as well. And here on the left, you have your power button. You turn it off and on, whereas you cannot turn off the AirPods Max, which I think is real bad. I don't know. They can put them in sleep mode if you put the case that comes with them, put them in that. They'll go into a sleep mode. I actually went ahead and bought a case for them that allows them to go into sleep mode because I don't like to have all this exposed as far as the headband and everything. I don't like to have that exposed when I have it stored away. I like to put it in the case and everything, but that's just me. All right, so back to the controls. Now, if I had to pick a winner here, I would give it to Sonos because of the placement of the controls. Let me explain. When I have the AirPod Maxes on, okay, and I go to take them off, I normally take them off like this. All right, I usually go like this. I don't go from the side. I'm trying to teach myself to do that when I have these on. Just go from the side, pull them off, and take them off. I usually do this, and when I do that, I'm usually messing around with the dial, all right, or the noise canceling button, depending on how much of a rush I'm in. So I'm always usually messing with this. I'm trying to train myself to take them off this way, but I'm usually going like this. With the Sonos, I don't have to worry about that. I can just grab them, take them off. I'm not worried about touching the controls or doing anything like that, manipulating them when I don't want them to be. I can just take them off and I put them on, put them back on that way. So, I mean, they're both good placements, but in my opinion, I'll have to give it to Sonos because of my use of them on a daily basis. I'm not interfering with my controls that I already have them set, like my sound and everything. I already have it set to a certain way. Whereas if I do it with this, again, I'm still training myself to grab it from the side, but for the most part, with my other headphones, grabbing it from the top is just as good because of their button placements as well. But I'm still learning, teaching myself that. But I have to give it to the Sonos because of the button placement. All right. So now, let's go on. We're gonna do a quick noise canceling test. All right, we're gonna go in with our sound or our noise canceling test rather. Jumping ahead of myself. We got the Sonos Ace already turned on. So we're gonna pop these on. We are currently in transparency mode here. Just want to make sure. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and fire up some crowd noise. All right, let me see here. All right, we got crowd noise playing. Now we'll go ahead and turn on noise canceling. Now again, I'm not listening to any audio. This is just the strength of the noise canceling. Let's go ahead and go. All right, noise canceling has been turned on, and it has really knocked down the the actual crowd noise we got pumping in. I can still hear a very small amount of it, but it did knock it down a great deal. So not a bad job here with noise canceling from the Sonos Ace. All right, now we're going to go with the AirPods Max. All right, let's go ahead and put these on. All right, we got them on and everything. Let me make sure that we are not connected to any devices. All right, because they kind of auto connect. So we're not connected to anything. We just got in. We're in transparency mode. Got pretty much some of the best in the business. All right, so let's go ahead and get our crowd noise pumped in. All right, we got crowd noise now coming in. Let's go ahead and pop these into noise canceling mode. All right, and again, it got really, really quiet. It pretty much you can just tell the difference. Just like zoop, and it's completely quiet here. So nicely done there. I cannot hear anything as far as, well, let me say, I'll take that back. I can hear very, 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 very slight. Maybe because of the volume, the volume's up, but still, it's almost unnoticeable. And again, I'm not playing any music. This is just the strength of the noise canceling on the headphones, and they're doing a fantastic job. All right, let's go ahead and kill that. Take these back off. All right, so with that being said, noise canceling, I will have to give it to the AirPods Max. They got a better job there.
This is a mic test with the Apple AirPod Max headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Apple AirPod Max headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Apple AirPods Max headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Apple AirPods Max headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace headphones in a crowded location.
All right, what we're gonna do now is a sound test. Now, we all know that the AirPod Max, they do not have a app or EQ that we can use, as far as create settings and everything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use the Wavelet app for these. Actually, first of all, we're gonna test them flat, just as they are out of the box. I'm using my Android device. I know a lot of people out there are going to say, well, why don't you use it with the app, with the iPhone? Because either way, somebody's getting the benefit of a doubt. Okay, so there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this and be fair. So best way I could do is use what I use on a daily basis with the AirPods Max. So that would be my S23 Ultra. All right, so we got the Sonos Aces on. Now we're gonna go into the app, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it fair. So we're gonna go in here. Let me get into the app. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna flatline the EQ. All right, at first for the first one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here. Let's go into the EQ, and we're just going to go ahead and reset everything. All right, so now everything is reset. Loudness, the bass boost is turned off. So that way everything is 100%, keeping it fair. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our music. Now we're only going to do a couple songs because I want to try to keep this video as quick as possible. So what we're going to do is first we're going to jump into a bass song. Just to test to see how the bass sounds, because we'll go ahead and switch up things then. So that's why. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and where is my bass song? There it is. All right, we'll go ahead and play this. Here we go. Let's make sure we had our optimal listening level. Okay. Nice bass. Now, if you want to follow along, go ahead and try this song. That low end reverb is nice. I love that little reverb, like a few seconds there, just sits. Sounds really good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and disconnect these. Let's take these off. We're going to disconnect. All right, so now we're going to go ahead with the AirPod Max. All right, we're going to make sure these aren't connected to anything else. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to find them here. Where they at? We're going to disconnect. We're going to connect them here to the phone, to my phone. Let me get this done. I should have had this done. All right, found them. My list is so long. All right, so now we got them all paired up. Let's go ahead and get back in. We're gonna start this one here. Now again, no app for these, so we want to make sure we got our optimal listening level. All right, now here we go. All right, again, nice bass. Here's the bass drop. All right, we'll make sure these are noise canceling as well. All right, I didn't mention, but I did have noise canceling turned on the Aces. I like it. All right, got nice bass, nice sub bass rumble on these. The reverb was nice. You can feel it on the ears. I really enjoyed it. It was sounding really good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with these, and we're gonna go into one last song here. And here we go. All right, Kenny G going home. Nice, clear sound. I like the balance. Got the thump with the keyboard. And when you the drums and the rumble with the keyboard, lead saxophone. That sounds really crisp. Really clean. All right. I love the way that sounds. So we will go ahead and get these guys off. We're going to switch over to the Sonos Ace. We're going to make sure these guys are connected. We're going to drop them, connect the Ace. All right, Aces are now connected. Let's go back in. We're going to start this one off from the beginning. Here we go. We are in noise canceling as well. All right, again, nice overall natural volume. Okay, we're right where we should be. Again, we flattened out the EQ, so there's no EQ here. Got nice little kick from the kick drums. All right, the lead saxophone came in, sound real crisp and everything. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it because, like I said, I want to be have these be a little slower. Video a little shorter. But I have to admit that without an EQ, I would have to give it to the AirPod Max on these ones. The bass was a little bit more punchier than on the Sonos. Again, without using the app or any type of audio adjustments, the bass was a little bit punchier, and the lead saxophone had a little bit more crispness to it. But again, great sound out of these. They both have fantastic balance. The bass was definitely good on both. But if I had to pick one, I would have to go with the sound on the AirPods Max for this one. All right, so let me get this cleaned up. We'll come back. We'll reassess and see what we think. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We've got the first ever headphone Gauntlet Series for the channel, and for the Sonos Ace headphones, and their first opponent would be the AirPods Max by Apple, and I would have to admit it was a really good head-to-head. I could see why a lot of people referred to these. All right, so as far as the categories, you got the Sonos winning on price, accessories, and connectivity. You got them winning on excuse me, fit and comfort, app support, controls, in my opinion. Although that's you know that's just me. That's subject. That's subjective based on placement, but that's me. And I guess we can go on. And of course, you got the AirPods Max. They win on build quality. They win on noise canceling and sound. So uh, this is a great one. But if I had to choose which one I would like to go with, if I had to choose only one, based on everything that we covered here on this, including sound, which one would I go with? I unfortunately, as much as I liked it, as I actually do like these. I didn't think I would, but I do like the AirPod Max. I would have to go with the Sonos on these ones, mainly because of uh, something that we didn't mention, and that was features. Well, not even features. They got app support, and something else that didn't cover on here is the fact that I could have these connected to two devices at the same time, whereas these guys are more geared towards the Apple ecosystem, and you really do miss out unless you're within that ecosystem for these. Um, and not only that, but the accessories that you can't use these like hard lined in. These are, at least this version. Maybe the next version that comes out, they'll add that feature, but as of right now, these are only for Bluetooth. As far as I know, you cannot jack these into a any type of device and listen to them with that, which is a shame because these guys really, really sound good. I mean, they get my nod as far as sound goes, noise canceling, build quality. Like I said before, they get all of that. But the small things that they miss out on, and which holds these back. But um, a lot of people did say, yeah, we want them. We'll go with them for the sound and everything. And I agree. But if I had to choose one of you, if I'm heading out the door on my way anywhere, which one am I grabbing? I'm grabbing the Sonos Aces. All right, these would be the ones I would grab if I was choosing between these two because I get more out of them as far as all the features and everything. All right, so the winner on this one, in my opinion, I will go with the Sonos Ace based on their versatility. Um, and yeah, I think that covers everything. I do, like I said, I did turn over, and I am a fan of these. But if I'm only using one device and I'm not worried about anything else, and I would definitely say the AirPod Maxes. And if I was in the Apple ecosystem, definitely these guys. Definitely these. But I'm not. So that's the one strike they have against them, is the fact that I'm not in the Apple ecosystem like that. So, but yes, both of them very great, very good headphones. I know these been out a little longer, but this has been a great thing. I'm gonna stop rambling now. My winner is the Ace. If you like what you see here, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do this Gauntlet series and others, go and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We're getting close to that 5,000 mark. I'm very humbled. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel as much as I enjoy making these videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.